Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to my video channel me today on F124. So we are at Bahrain for round 4 of the ANL season in season 7. So I missed a round at Jeddah, that was round 3 that was the Prezi round, so I wasn't available for that one. So yeah, that was a little bit chaos when I watched it back, so when I was doing the championship on that day, so I can't do both things at once. So yeah, so that's from that. So moving on to Bahrain now for round 4 of the season. So doing right now is my first run in qualifying, short qualifying for this one. So normally I do full quali at Bahrain, used to be the first race at the time, a few seasons ago. I remember that in season 4, season 7, 5 as well. But a few seasons used to be the first race back in the day in ANL at the time. Used to be full quali, but now it's Bahrain's the 4th round, so we're doing short quali for this one. So yeah, so as I said, doing my first run. Got an okay first sector so far, so not too bad. Turn 10 through there, made it nicely. Trying to get the power down with DRS, with hot lap, of course. Just trying to make sure I can avoid the track limits, the bumps, and awful curves as well. Make sure I don't turn too early, make sure I don't brake too late, and of course make sure I don't go too wide and all that. Through the middle sector now, not too bad. I don't have the quali pace for this round compared to my race pace, so you'll see that later on in the vid note. So coming towards the end of my first lap, that puts me in P8 on my first run, so that's an okay lap, but some of them got quali pace and I don't. So I'll do my last run right now. Decided to go out a bit early, so I did it properly this time compared to what I did a race in China, where I messed it up in my second run, where I should have gone out a little bit later. But I got it bang on this time. I decided to go out just about a minute to go and a half now, and all the others were queuing up to do their final run. So I decided to go out early, so to make sure I get a nap in and try and prove a little bit through, well, my second run to make sure to get a good nap in. So I'm P11 at the moment, and then my quality pace is not that great, so I'm trying my best, but I'm not sure how those guys are doing well in quality pace. But it's, I don't know, I'm not sure. I was confused a little bit on the quality pace. I was like, my quality pace is so bad this season, but I just don't know why. Compared to Spain, my quality pace wasn't too bad in the wet compared to the dry. I don't understand that because of the set. It's all about I know it's all about the race, but quality is important as well sometimes. So yeah, so come towards the last corner now, and I'm only 10.5 up, but as I come towards the 9, that puts me P12 still, so not great. So my quality, that wasn't that great. I did gain a 10.5, but it wasn't enough to put into the top 10 and all that. So quality is not that great, but I'll try my best and to see what happened in the race and all that. So yeah, let's move on to the race now and see if we do okay and all that. So I'm starting on the hards compared to soft and medium runners, so I wasn't expecting someone going on mediums for this race. I thought hards and softs would be the answer, but I'm quite surprised some on mediums. Anyway, starting the race now, just trying to avoid the chaos at turn 1, but a little bit of bashing around, but luckily I've managed to escape with no damage, so I'm okay with that at the moment. So gained 1 place at the moment, it's not too bad so far, starting from P12. So now going through turn 4, just make sure everything's okay. Luckily nothing's happening at the moment, not too bad at all. Coming towards turn 8 now, decided to go for the inside on Royal at turn 8. So that didn't work, so I had to back out of that. through 10 now. Thomas has crashed there on the exit of turn 10, so that's his race is all over. Depends if there's a safe car or not. Through turn 11 now. Not too bad at all. Managed to getting 2 praises so far in the 2 sectors. Apart from a little bit of chaos in, well, the first lap as always, but luckily it's not bad at all. So coming towards the last corner now at the end of the first lap. I mean, I'm still following these two and this train in front of me, but those guys are they're on softs and mediums right now. So I'm kind of struggling to keep up with them while I'm on hards at the moment. So I am managed to clear away a little bit from the guys behind. They're on the hard runners as well, on the same strategy as me. But yeah, so it's a little bit difficult compared to the softs and the hards. So I'm still in the DRS though, through down towards turn 4. So it's not going to be easy to keep up with them, and I don't know how. I mean, they're on softer tyres than me, so I get that. But I'm still trying my hardest to stay in this train. But it's just, it's nothing to do with the. I know it's the tyre advantage, that's what it is. But it's just, I just can't keep up with them. I am trying my best. It's just the hards are just taking ages to warm up or something, if I get that right, or temperature wise, I'm not sure, compared to the mediums and soft tyres and all that. So yeah, that's why in China the mediums were alright compared to the hards, but I started to do the different strategy compared to China, because instead of starting on mediums, well, mediums is not a good tyre around Bahrain, so, well, I'm not sure mediums is a good tyre around Bahrain, but I remember it's not a good tyre around this track compared to the softs and the hards. Hards is a decent tyre, so that's why I started on the hards though. Ranger just set the fastest lap, a 30.5 there, because he's on the softs or mediums, I think. I did a 32.9 at the moment, so I'm 2 seconds slower than the leaders, because some of the guys were on faster tyres than I am on the hards and all that. So let's move on to lap 6 now. 3 laps later. I'm still following this train a little bit, about 2 seconds from these guys. Royal's pitting at the end of lap 6, getting rid of these softs already. So early I was expecting to be, because softs normally last about 9 or 10 laps around this track, compared to mediums about 11 or 12, I think. And the hards can do like, well, hards can do like 20 laps, I think, around this track. So hards is definitely a decent tyre, I think, to go on compared to the mediums. I mean, some of the people going on mediums, I was quite surprised, so wasn't expecting, but it's what it is. So what happens? So yeah, so Warriors is pitted for, I'm guessing, hards right now, to go to the end of the race on these tyres. So early I was expecting, because softs, he can do maybe another 2 laps on the softs, but maybe he's struggling a little bit compared to the others and all that. So yeah, so moving on to lap 8 now. I am still 3 seconds behind this train, right in front of me. And then Kingsman decided to go for, well, he's pitting right now to go on to the hards. I think he started on softs, I think. So he's going to the hards now to the end of the race. So he's doing the same strategy as me, but the other way around. So if I started on the softs, I would have pitted on lap, he had a lap 9 or something. So because I know I could do 20 laps on the hards, so I would have pitted on lap 9 if I started on softs. If I did, well, it's what it happens, so, but I'm okay with it, it's not too bad. So, it's what happens, so I'm not angry about it. So, now the medium runners are coming in now, Nation and Legend, and Ranger 2, going on to the hards now. Well, I think they started on mediums, I think. They did start on mediums, so I think Ranger, not sure what tyre he started on, I think he started on softs or mediums, so that's why he's going on hards right now. So, I'm in the top 5 though. So, they've got Otis F1 on mediums still, and they've got the first 2 are kind of on mediums, I think, because Destroyer's on mediums or sauce. I can't remember what tyres they're on. So I think some on hards, some on mediums right now. And then we got Otis F1 who's pitting, so is Destroyer as well, going on to the hards now. So it's kind of the right time to go on to the hards if you're on the soft tyres right now, or mediums right now at this stage. So I'm still on the hards, so I'm at halfway on this stint. So I decided to continue on the hards, and the first two are doing the same same strategy as me, going long on the hards till lap 18 or 19 or something, where we go on to softs and that, or lap 20 sometimes. Depends how tyres the good they are. So I'm P3 at the moment. Still trying my best to keep up with the first two. So now let's move on to lap 14 now, 2.5 laps later. Those guys behind me who pitted managed to caught me up very quickly. I know they're very quick, and they're on fresh hards than mine, but I am still trying my best to keep my pace up, but it's not easy as it looks. So I'm going to do my best I can to keep them behind, but at this point there's no fighting at this point, so I was like, I'll do the best I can anyway. So I'm just trying my best through here, like that. Come towards turn 8 now. Destroyer is decided to go for the move at turn 8. A little bit of tap there, but luckily there's no damage there, so I'm okay with that. So just trying my best through here. Got DOS from Destroyer though, so that helps a little bit. And then I let Kingsman through, so yeah, he's very quick as well, so I decided not to fight him that much. So now I've got Ranger behind me, so he's got pace again, like it happened in China. So he's doing really well at the moment, so I'm quite surprised. So fair enough to him. So yeah, now I'm still in the DRS from Kingsman, and then it comes towards the last corner right now. Ranger decided to go for the move at the last corner, but I don't know why. And I was thinking, like, what are you doing, man? Just wait for a minute. Well, he's not going to wait anyway, because he's not patient enough. If I was Ranger, I would have backed out of that, followed him at the last corner, and then try get him at turn 1 or something, like now. But he decided to go for it at the last corner. But I don't know why, but that's what he is. So I'm not angry about it, but lucky we didn't crash. That's the main thing. So yeah, so we move on. Ranger is still on my tail, so I'm just trying to keep him behind a little bit, see what happens. Come towards turn 8 now. He decided to go for the nudge down the inside, so kind of almost a risk there. So on that bit, but luckily no damage at all. And I've still got DOS from Ranger, but I'm on old hards now, and I think our hards will be gone off a little bit. So, and those guys will be on fresh rubber. Well, the temperature will be in right now at this point. So yeah, so Bahrain's normally not my, well, not a good track to go on. Well, not kind of my best track I do, but I always do well in the race sometimes, but I don't know why. It's very strange. So I don't do well at Bahrain, but I always do well in races sometimes. I don't know why. I always get good results around Bahrain, but I don't know why. It's strange, but it's what it is. I've still got DOS from Ranger though, down towards turn 1, so it does help me a little bit. So I'll not go for the move, I decided to follow Ranger a little bit, just to keep me into the DOS zone and all that. So I decided to follow him at this bit, so hopefully we can work together and try run away. Well, not run away, but try do the overcut and all that while those guys behind me, while those guys are fighting. It comes towards the middle sector right now. He decided to get out of my DOS zone, so not kind what I wanted, but sometimes I don't understand why they're running away when they're trying to get out of the DOS zone, and then they're just trying their best to keep up, try to move forward. Makes no sense, but it's what it is. So, I mean, he could have just helped me a little bit, but he didn't. So, I know he's not my teammate, but because we're using multiplayer abilities for this one, because of it's not even equal yet. When the patch was out a few days ago, it turns out equal performance is not ready yet. So we're not using annuities yet because it's not even at the moment on equal performance. So we're using multiplayer cars again, like it happened in China and of course Jeddah as well. I wasn't available for that round, so we're using multiplayer annuities again. So I'm fine with that. So at least it's fair anyway. And through the middle sector now, I got my first warning of the race, so I wasn't worried about that. So I was just trying to go as fast as I can, really. So we're on that 18 now, so this is where I decided to have a choice to go on mediums, but it's the worst tyre to go on, or go on the softs on that 19 or 20 or something. So I'd say softs would be better for me, but mediums is just a terrible tyre around Bahrain compared to China and Spain, I think, where I had the first two races. Jeddah wasn't too bad with mediums and hards and all that, but mediums is so terrible around Bahrain. It's a bit strange, really. So yeah, so I decided I have been thinking about it on this nap, just go on to mediums or softs to the end of the race. Well, it depends if an safe car at this point. If there's a safe car right now, I say softs would be the one to go for, because mediums is terrible, I think. Well, it does last a little bit, only a tiny bit, but not by much compared to the hards. So we're on lap 19 now. So I think King James is pitted for the mediums. So I'm quite surprised he didn't go on. I'm surprised he was on soft tyres at this point. So I think the mediums. I think he first mediums more often. So yeah, second was the last corner now. Decided to come in on that 20 to go on to the softs. So I'll try and make sure I get a penalty. Luckily, no penalty for that. Try and get the turn in early. That's not too bad at all. Very nicely. In the pit stops. Here we go. Onto the softs. And I made a tiny mistake there, but a little bit delayed there. But I mess it up a little bit a few times, but I always have it bang on every time, but I always mess up every time. So just pitted for the softs right now. And now I've got fresh rubber. And I've got more grip compared to the hards. So I'm in P9 though, so I'm still in the points though, so it's not bad in the top 10. So now I've got Royal in front of me, who's on the old hards now, I think, at this stage. So now I've got the chance to catch up a little bit on if some people are struggling on hards right now compared to my soft tyres. So yeah, so my pit stop was okay, but it's just a little bit delay on the release, and that was it. So coming towards through turn 8, down towards the tricky corner at turn 10, started to go for the inside at turn 9 and turn. Still got DOS though, but I haven't got DOS on this occasion, so I was quite surprised for that. So yeah, so into P8 now. Just over to Royal at P8 for P8. So now I've got to try and not save my... Well, I'm saving my battery a little bit because I'm trying to get the fastest lap on lap 22, as we're on lap 22 right now. So coming towards the end of the lap now, using a bit of EOS, overtake, with, well, no DOS though, but I managed to get the fast lap of the race at 30.4, so that is the fast lap of the race, of the entire race. So I've got the fast lap of the race at the moment, so I'm the quickest guy on track so far, compared to the leaders. I think I'm doing the same pace as the leaders right now, I think, because on different strategies and all that. So now I've got Negent in P7, who's on the old hards as well, so got a chance for P7 here, if I have a chance. Just trying to be careful through the middle sector, a little bit of slide there, but lucky I saved it a little bit, so not too bad at all. I'm trying to get into his DOS, but I'm trying to save my battery as much as I can. I'm trying to save my battery as much as I can. But I didn't get DOS on this occasion, but I am still trying to save a little bit, as much as I can. so I can get the overtake down towards turn 1 and all that. So I'm definitely catching him though, because I've got more grippier than the hards right now at this stage. So yeah, so I'm definitely in his DRS zone now, only by 7 tenths, or 6 tenths now on the data, on the top left there. So I decided to stay behind him, save a bit of ERS right now, and then get the DRS down towards turn 1 with the ERS overtake button, and then using a toe a little bit. He's decided not to go defensive, so he's not fighting that much, so that's fair enough to him. So, because I'm on the faster tyre than he is. So I got past Legend, down towards turn 1, into P7, and I'll take it though. As we move on to a lap later, I managed to go up to Nation. He's in P6 at the moment. He's on old hards as well. So I've got a chance for P6 here, if my tyres are still if my tyres are still there compared to the old hards right now. So yeah, so at the moment, same way ERS again, and also I did lift off a little bit here. I'm not sure it's here or the next corner. I think I lift off. I think it's the next corner I lift off. Just saving the fuel a little bit, but not too much, because the fuel is fine at the moment. So I lift off a little bit here, not because of saving the ERS and fuel. I am saving the fuel a little bit, just in case, because Nation is kind of struggling at the moment, so onto the hards, compared to he was on mediums. He's still saving his ERS at this point, so I am saving mine ERS as well, so still trying to stay in his DRS. But I've got DRS on this occasion, and I decided to use it hot lap overtake right now with DRS. He decided to go to defensive, and I decided to go to the NEF. So no issues this time around compared to what happened in China with these, well, between me and him. So no damage this time around, and no incidents this time around, so that puts me into P6 of the race on that 26. So yeah, so not too bad. 6 seconds is the next gap in front of me, but it's kind of a bit too late for that, because 6 seconds is a bit too massive. If it was 2 seconds, I would have been maybe just enough to catch him up, and then maybe have a chance for P5, maybe? If it was like a few more laps to go. But as kind of was the last lap now, Destroyers won the race, so he did really well again, like he did in Spain, I think it was, who won the race. So fair enough to him. So yeah, so I didn't catch up to FOO, who's on mediums, so it's still the same gap, 6 seconds still, so I think my tyres were gone off at this stage, so it was the right decision though, to go on the sauce. So I've got the fastest lap of the race, so I'll take it though. I'll get the extra point though, so I'll take it. So I'm quite happy with that. With the extra point though, that might help the standings a little bit with the fastest lap. So I finished P6 in the end. I'll take it though. I'll take P6 with the fastest lap, so I'm quite happy with it. So my soft pace was really good. So still got the fastest lap of the race, no penalties. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so not too bad. And yeah, so that's from me today. Not a bad result. So the next race will be in Qatar, so make sure you stay tuned for that for next week. So make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new to your channel, appreciate a lot as well. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F124. And that's from me today. So have a nice day. Enjoy your week. Have a nice weekend. I appreciate a lot where you are around the world. Have a nice day and see you there.